soldier.
Still breathing, despite everything. At the ready. Let me give you a hand.
Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Someone there? Let's move.
Pull yourself together before I pull you apart.
Into the shadows. Don't mind if I do. Not even a challenge. What a generous pocket. A little souvenir. So blessedly oblivious. You're coming with me. Quick and easy. Almost too easy. A quick profit. Watch your back.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Need anything else? Of course, but please, remember, you're not the only one in need. Sylvana.
Well, hello.
This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
Need anything else?
Careful, I bite. Be very, very quiet. That's gonna pass. Like candy from a gnome. Thank you. Delightful. So. A little souvenir. Just wait.
If we left, we could at least
Like
make
a
run
wraith.
for it.
Let's have a rummage. Blessedly oblivious. Delightful. Like candy from a gnome. Thank you. You're coming with me. Almost too easy. A quick profit, quick and easy. Not even a challenge.
What path lies before me?
No helping it. We're exposed now.
You carry a Githyanki relic. I will have an explanation, or your head.
Walk away. Now. I won't warn you again.
Remove yourself if you are so easily offended. This is not your concern.
Nonsense. You're just finally showing us what you really are. A reaver to the bone.
Spare your indignity. Every word that spills from your mouth is worth less than the last. Incorrect. Judicious bloodletting settles feuds and roots out the weak, the deceitful.
Do you hear this, tripe? Our lives are at stake, and she wants us to turn on each other.
No others. Just you and me.
Lae'zel thinks I have something important to her people. She's deluded, clear.
Lies. She carries an heirloom of my people. I must know why.
You hear that, Lae'zel? It's called common sense.
Tisk. You seek reason in dishonor. The bad blood must be purged. A jewel, come first light.
You mean I'd get to prove you wrong and thrash you? I love it. Get some rest, Lae'zel. You'll need it. You had every chance to look the other way. But here we are. You chose this.
Spare me the justifications, coward.
If anyone asks, I'll say you were transforming. Don't expect to be mourned. She's a liability. It's the artifact we need, not her.
Let me up, and I'll show you. Surrender? A disgusting notion.
You had better warm to that notion very rapidly, or your journey ends here. We needn't be enemies. There's plenty of those to go around already.
What would you have? That we be friends?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But imagine what we might achieve if we channeled some of that hostility back at our real foes, instead of each other. They wouldn't stand a chance.
This is blood.
Very glad Shadowheart and Lae'zel settled things without letting any blood. I would have enjoyed the spectacle, but not losing either one of those lunatics.
Always a pleasure.
May the darkness protect you. We aren't dear friends now, if that's what you're asking. But I trust we can all sleep a little more soundly in camp now. And get murdered by a pack of goblins or gnolls instead. Lae'zel might be a reluctant ally, but she is good at killing. I'll point her in their direction.
Oh, I really thought Shadowheart and Lae'zel might fight to the death over that artifact. A pity. It would have made for a fine night's entertainment.
Speak. It is over where I am concerned. It is through conflict that we strengthen our bonds. Yet I do not recommend Shadowheart seek it again. The next resolution may not end in her favor.
I hope that's the end of this silly quarrel. They'll have no energy for battling our enemies if Lae'zel and Shadowheart are too busy squabbling among themselves.
I'll say one thing for our troop. We're not short on drama. I'm glad Shadowheart and Lae'zel settled their differences peacefully. Eventually.
Go.
Enough.
Trust no one. Subtle steps. What a day.
Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Let's keep to the shadows. What a generous pocket. Don't mind if I do. A quick profit. Quick and easy. Not even a challenge. A little souvenir. What a generous pocket. Thank you. Bless the oblivious. Almost too easy.
There.
This is a nightmare. Any questions,
Done.
children?
Doesn't taste
Can't
too
give up
bad.
now. Moving ahead.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need. Need anything else?
Keep your distance, darling. Quick step. Keep a blade close. Let's prowl. Don't mind if I do. You're coming with me. So delightful. Like candy from a gnome. You're coming with me. Like candy from a gnome. Delightful. Bless the oblivious. So, a quick profit. What a generous pocket.
Should mind my step.
Never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn them.
Need a little boost.
How delicious. Let's do it.
Enough.
Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Watch your back. Ready or not. Don't mind if I do. Not even a challenge. Don't mind if I do. Not even a challenge.
There.
On tippy toes.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. Breathe deep and move.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need. Need anything else?
On the hunt, the softest touch.
The waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Almost too easy. Quick and easy. A quick profit. Like candy from a gnome. A little souvenir.
You're being arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make it now. Your bribery attempt has caused some offense. Violence it is.
Over here.
Don't fight fair. Fight to live. Any questions, children? Exposed now.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need. Sylvanus.
With haste.
This one is a true soul parasite. It can enhance you. You can absorb its potential. Open your mind to it. You already know how.
Your mind swells as it subsumes everything the tadpole has to offer. Everything it was and everything it was destined to be. Pure potential. Pure power.
Good. You have grown your power and improved your chances of survival.
over there.
Oh, the waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Come on, let's go.
We're a long way from Waterdeep. May it please, Mistra.
All right. What now?
What now?
No time to rest?
Feeling illithid? You really did it, huh? Not worried about adding more illithid into the mix? Well, what can I say? You look fine, smell fine, seem fine. And yet, you're more mind flayer than ever. Hope you don't expect me to follow your lead in this. Do they? I'm not sure either of us can say one way or the other. We don't know what the costs might be just yet. How do you do that? Always making sense when I least want you to. Fine. I'll keep an open mind, all right? I can promise that much. Now, are we done here?
Well, no tentacles yet. I suppose we can consider that a success.
Come on, then. Don't leave me in suspense. How are you feeling? No errant tentacles? No sudden cravings for a more cerebral diet? Wonderful. Advantages are a more precious commodity than I'd have hoped, given the nature of our predicament. I commend you on your willingness to take such a risk. Now, let's hope your new illithid fuel prowess tipped the balance suitably in our favor. Was there another matter you wish to discuss?
Need anything else?
Don't touch me. Leave no trace. Thank you. Delightful.
Can't keep the goblins out forever. This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
So, you're coming with me. Bless the oblivious. What a generous pocket.
Time to press ahead.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
I have something to ask.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know. Quite shocking. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close. As a matter of fact, I do. But why do you? That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now. If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now. You? Infected by a mind flayer? Ridiculous. Isn't it? Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim. If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, my dear, sweet gods! If we managed it, we'd have a specimen of incredible rarity on our hands. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
How delicious. Step lightly. Time to die.
Pull yourself together before I pull you apart.
Just like old times. A very penetrable pocket. Quick and easy. Don't mind if I do. Thank you. So, a little souvenir. Delightful.
This is a nightmare.
What I'd do for some salt.
On my way. What's in here?
There.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
Very well.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need. Need anything else?
Can't keep the goblins out forever. This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
What now? What a day. Time for discretion. A little chicanery. You're coming with me. Almost too easy. Like candy from a gnome. Not even a challenge. A quick profit.
You're being arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make it now.
Shall we? I wonder.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember.
Keep your blades up. Remember.
Don't linger.
There. Done.
Run for it.
Need anything else?
Well, hello. Neither seen nor heard. Bless the oblivious. What a generous pocket. So, you're coming with me. Quick and easy. Don't mind if I do. Almost too easy. Thank you. What a generous pocket.
If If not over, then through.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
Yeah, boy.
Da, da, da.
Let's get going.
Trust me. Step quick.
Pull yourself together before I pull you apart.
Very, very quiet. Not even a challenge. A quick profit. Like candy from a gnome. Blessed oblivious. Delightful. A little souvenir.
There.
This is a nightmare.
Druids.
Doesn't taste half bad.
Yes, let's.
Need anything else?
Attention! Where to?
Well met. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do.
Let's keep to the shadows.
If we left, we could at least make a
Don't mind if I do. Bless the oblivious. Thank you. So, almost too easy. A quick profit. Delightful. Quick and easy. Like candy from a gnome. Not even a challenge. What a generous pocket.
Can't keep the goblins out forever.
Moving it.
No one's stopped me yet. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Fate dost thou require as fate dost thou require as... Dost thou require as...
This should help. Very well.
Dost thou require as
What's the story? Got it. Excuse.
fate dost thou require as the
Keep your distance, darling. Let's be quick. Keep a blade close. On tippy toes. A little souvenir. You're coming with me.
dost thou require as
Salutations. Very well. A word.
Fate, dost thou require? Fate, dost thou require a new as thou? Dost thou as thou... Well struck.
Let's move.
Don't touch me. Tread carefully.
What a charmer.
Ah, excellent choice.
Have to keep going.
quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Leave no trace. Suck, quick and easy. Like candy from a gnome.
This is a nightmare. What I wouldn't do for better tools.
Looking ahead. Another step forward.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need. Need anything else?
Watch your back. Just like old times. Don't mind if I do. A quick profit. A little souvenir. Blessed oblivious. Delightful. Almost too easy. What a generous pocket.
We could at least make a run for it.
Thank you.
How much farther can I go? I want to have a word.
Ah, quite the cozy setup you have here. My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle. The needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket. Volo frowns and begins to push. Pain shoots through your body as the needle snags on your optic nerve.
I think I have it!
The needle seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a harp string.
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more robust implement.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag, he produces an ice pick. Volo slowly brings the ice pick closer to your eye.
Now, don't move.
Cold metal presses against the skin beneath your brow. And then, tap, tap, stab.
Do you feel that? Ha! I think we have the blighter on the run. I agree. It's a feisty critter. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
Drat!
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage. Please, try not to overexert yourself. You're in a rather fragile state at present. I can't help but feel partly responsible. Perhaps there is something more I can do. Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to. Try it on for size. And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
Welcome to the League of the Lone Eye, my friend. Not to minimize the pain of Volo's poking and prodding, but I promise you'll be used to the prosthesis in no time. Besides, I find it gives one an air of mystique. No one's more intriguing than a woman with one eye. It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck, not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see? I can't tell if you're being silly or serious. I'll accept the flattery either way. I suppose I'll grow used to the new me, horns and all. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe, and one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again. A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to. It could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mizora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads. We can. I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
have to speak slowly. I'm finding it quite difficult to concentrate. That is most gratifying to hear. May I? Thank you. It is a strange experience. Each time anew. Like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. It's somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite... You do plenty for me, more than you realize. But this cannot be remedied. The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was, too. A great deal of trouble indeed. How can I help?
Someone there? Let's dance.
Pull yourself together before I pull you apart.
What to do?
This is a nightmare.
My...
How can I help?
Hey, soldier.
Best be on my way.
Shall we cut and run?
Nothing will stand in my way. First step is the hardest.
That won't work.
No choice but to keep going.
This feels good.
I smell blood. Covered. Need to learn the hard way.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Certainly. While the iron is hot. Take it.
That might be worth a look. Time to push my luck again. All right then.
Hungry for the slaughter.
I got this.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Again.
Now this is my happy place.
Use your illithid potential.
Survival is all that matters.
May the dice roll in my favor.
These boots have seen everything.
Don't be shy.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Careful, I bite.
Still alive, so that's progress. Don't waste a step. Anything of use? Always room for more? No traps, please. Someone's diary. Might explain what happened here.
The tiefling's corpse stirs with the spell.
Ogres, hungry, bloodied, screams. True sight, no coin. Strange warriors, gold skin, silver blades, mountains, road, gate, El Turel, Zoru, friend.
Enough!
Transforming into a mind flayer might have its perks. At least then I could float over this muck.
Not one for roughing it, I see.
Wallowing in filth is for pigs and children, my dear.
Where she is. We don't want any trouble.
Pigs, children, and people with a little bit of grit.
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see Mayrina.
Just let her go. Please.
Thank goodness you're here, sweetie. I don't know what's come over these boys.
Auntie Ethel's face creases with false concern. You realize she's lying about seeing this girl, Mayrina.
Stop this! We won't ask again!
Bollocks! Thanks for ruining my fun. Some advice? You ever darken my door, you'd best have that head bowed and an apology at the ready. Bye-bye now.
Bloody hells! She just disappeared. Ain't seen nothing like that before.
She could shoot fireworks out of her backside for all I care. The hag has Rena!
It's our sister, Mayrina. Well, she was in a bad way after her husband died.
Started saying weird things, like how she was gonna bring him back.
Next thing, she's gone looking for the hag. Of all the stupid things to do. And we haven't seen her since. And no good ever came from dealing with a hag.
None of this matters, all right? We need to get her back, and fast! And we've no need of a mouthy bastard. Come on, Demir. We'll make our own way.
What's cooking?
No one back home will never believe this. More for me? Light on my feet.
A chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.